Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about the selection shot. So before going into the programming, let's understand what is selection shot here. So in the last video we saw how bubble shot works. So similarly, we have a selection shot also. So let's see how it works. So suppose I have numbers like any random numbers. I will type 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 and 1. Okay. So how I am going to short this? So in the I will just maximize it. Okay. So here you can see I have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I am going to short using the selection short. So here you can see I will just select the minimum number in this array. So in the minimum number, what is the minimum number here? 1 is the minimum. So what I will do, I will just take the minimum number here and replace with the index 0. So my collection will be 1, 4, 3, 2 and 5. Right. So in that you can see all my this part is shorted, right? The minimum number went here, so this part is shorted. Now this is the again unshorted part, so we will take this part alone. So in this I will just left it one. So in this, what is the minimum number here? I have minimum number is 2, right? In this 2 is, so I will just replace, so I will take this part only. I will just replace this 2 with this index number, right? 4 is in 1, so I will just replace 4 with the, I will just replace in the sense I will just swap it. 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So here it is shorted. Yeah. So anyway, like, so you can see my number got shorted immediately. But so in this selection short, this is how it works. So we go. So again, if I take this, it is already shorted, but minimum is 3. I will just see. Okay, I will just replace it. Right, only when it is minimum. Minimum is 3. Only it is in correct position. Like, and then 4 with the 4, 4 and 5. I will see 4 is in minimum and 4 is in correct position. Then 5. So like this selection short will work. So let's see in the code and understand more about this. Okay. So I have this, so let's create one method static. So in this we will return the shorted array. Let's give it a name like selection short here, and input will be, yeah, I have an array here. So in that, what I will do, I will have one for loop, right? This one for loop will go for the each time it will see for the one, like it will go for the 0 index, 1 index up to the how long it should go. I should go up to the array dot length, and here I need to see, okay, what is the minimum number. So before this I will just assign minimum index is the 0. I will just assume like I have a minimum number which is will be the at index 0. Okay, and then I will have my another loop which will go up to array dot length. So from where it should start, definitely it should start with the next number, right? We should not, we are not going to check with the same number. So here it's j is I plus 1. Okay, and then I will just see. So I need to, because I just assumed here, right? I need to confirm it what is my minimum index. So I just go in the next loop, I will just go each one of the number and just see what is my minimum number. So I will just compare, okay, if array dot minimum, okay, in that index, if it is greater than array of j, right, means here I'm just checking, okay, if array of j is minimum. So if array of j is minimum, I will just assign minimum value to the j, right? If this condition is true, my minimum value will be the j. So up to this point I got the what I got the minimum index. So in that, if I got the minimum index, okay, so if I go here and just see my example here, see, in the first I also saw, if I got the minimum index, I just swap it with the index 1, index 0. So I will just go here, I will just create one temporary variable, and in that I will just pass my minimum number and array dot minimum. What I will do, I will just array of I, right, and then array of I will be my minimum. sorry, in the temp. So this is we swap using the extra one more variable, and then after this I will just return my array, because up to this point it will be swapped, because in the next value if I go here, it the next value what will be the value of I will be the one. So I am just considering this is the minimum, and then I'm going through the whole array and just finding, okay, this is the I need to find out the minimum index, and then I'm swapping with the that one index only, because I'm increment by one, right? So I will just go and see the next part of the array. If you see in the example, I just compare, and then in the next I will just compare this part only, right? So this is how it will work. And let's just go here. Okay, I will have input to new int. Here I will just give an input 8 4 2 3 1. Okay, and what will be my result? Result will be I will just call my function, give it to the input. Okay, and I need to see the result, right? I will have a for each. I will have the for each where I will have a num in result, and just I will print this. Okay, so let's just print it. Let's just see and run the program and see what is the output here. Okay, so you see 1 2 3 4 8. My array is sorted. Okay, so let me just give the test with the three numbers here. Let's see the result. If I see the command prompt, it's 248, right? So it is working fine. And let's just give with the one number. Let's see, it should be 8 alone, right? So if I just see, it's a 8. So it is working fine. What will happen if I give the null? So in the null, I am not handling, right? So in that case, what can I do? I can have if I will just one more check, I will have if array equal to null, then I will just return new int. I will just return an empty array, I can say. I will just return an empty array. So I will, instead of input, I will just pass null, and let's see the result. So it's the empty array, nothing is printed, right? No error is there. So this is how we learned our selection sort, how it works in the collection. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe, and in the another video we will come up with the different sorting algorithm. Thank you for watching, everyone.